Welcome back, America. I'm a big fan of the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. He's done a hell of a job. It's hard to do a hell of a job when you have a majority of 3. It's very, very difficult to rally the troops to this cause or the next cause because you have a lot of people with different opinions, elected from different parts of the country. Some come out of safe districts, some don't. And so I wanted to ask you, first of all, welcome, Mr. Speaker. How does it look now, or is that a stupid question? I know it's very tight. We need, 4 more, and there's about, 15 out there or something?
Yeah, that's about right. Good to hear you, Mark. Thanks for the support. Look, we're very confident we're going to hold the majority in the House, and so we will have unified government. We'll have control again of the White House, the Senate, and the House. Right now, we're about 4 seats away from the majority. We're at 214. We're waiting for a handful of states like Alaska, California, Arizona. But of the roughly 13 seats that are still out there, we think we can win probably 10 of them. I think, Mark, we wind up at the end of the day with probably a 4 or 5 seat margin, but we'll see. It could be a little bit higher than that. We'll see as it shakes out here.
And you really would have had even a better position if the census had done its job, right? Because the census miscounted. It even admitted it. You would have had several more relatively safe seats. You would have had 2 more in Florida, 1 more in Texas, and so forth and so on. So the census over there really kind of screwed over the Republicans, didn't it?
It did. We've had a lot of headwinds, but I tell you what, we have a mandate, too. It's a new day in America. And on Tuesday, you had voters from all over this country, every corner of the country. They rejected the misery of the Biden-Harris administration and the woke agenda, and they raised America first banner. I mean, we have the ability now to turn this thing around, and we're looking forward, and we're super excited about it. I think you're going to have we're going to work very closely, obviously, with President Trump and his team. He's putting together a great team there. We're going to hit the ground running. We cannot waste a moment. And the 119th Congress is going to be historic, Mark. I think, and I've said this, I've been saying it for a year on the campaign trail, I think we could have the most consequential administration and Congress in the modern era because we have to fix everything, and we're ready to do it.
It kind of raises the question, though. I mean, if we're going to spend, as we have in the past, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks fighting over who the speaker's going to be and the leadership's going to be and just waste our time and bang our heads against the wall and create a spectacle, I think that's going to undermine President Trump's ability to get these things done. Whereas you would focus with the majority in the Senate and with the President of the United States, you guys would all get together, come up with your agenda, drive your agenda. I hope we're not distracted again. You know, I have fought against that over the years because the people who raise these issues and challenge it, they really never have alternatives, and we just waste an awful lot of time. Are you getting any grumblings out there? You're going to run for speaker, and you feel that that should be a fairly clear path?
I think it's a clear path. I've been on the phone with colleagues and meeting with everybody in person. I think everybody's of the right mind here, or the same mind, is that we don't have time for nonsense. We cannot waste time. We've been working for a year to develop a playbook. I use a lot of football metaphors. I'm from Louisiana. We explain everything in a hurricane or a football metaphor. I'll give you the sports analogy. We've been developing the playbook for about a year because we believe we would come to this moment where we would have unified government. And so we have to execute those plays with precision, beginning on day one. When we get the proverbial football in January, all this begins. So you can't be changing quarterbacks and switching out, the players at a pivotal time like this. We're in the pregame warm-up right now. We have a new batch of players coming onto the team. We flipped some seats out there in this election cycle. We have new members filling vacant seats. Really a great group coming in. And so we'll be getting all them prepared, getting everybody acclimated and ready to take the field, and we'll put points on the board early for the American people. And I think everybody's of the same mind. They want to be a part of that team, and we're looking forward to it.
How much time did you spend on the road in the lead up to this election?
Brother, I traveled nonstop. I mean, that's what it required. And so they kept the stats, and my team told me when it was over 12 months, I became Speaker October 25th, 2023. Between then and Election Day, I did more than 360 campaign events in over 250 cities in 40 states. They added it up. They said I logged enough miles to circumnavigate the globe 5.5 times.
That's incredible.
We left it all on the field. But it was worth it, and the message was delivered and received, and we're grateful.
I don't anticipate any challenge. I just think at this point that would be really stupid. And so I just want to make it abundantly clear to anybody who cares, who's listening to me, that I endorse you for Speaker of the House. I think you've been an excellent Speaker of the House. I think you'll be able to go forward now with a Republican president and a Republican Senate, and you'll be the most experienced, really, leader in the Congress, and they're going to need your abilities very, very badly. So let me just say here, from my perspective, you're the man to remain a Speaker in the next Congress, and hopefully we'll get a lot done, and we'll give you as much air cover as we can, Mr. Speaker.
I'm grateful. You are the great one, Mark, and I'm so grateful your voice is out there. You've been instrumental in keeping things on the tracks and educating people around the country. Keep doing what you do, brother. I'm really grateful for your support.
And good luck, and let's grab those 4 that are hanging out there and more if we can. I think you will. God bless. Be safe, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Talk to you soon.